Hello everyone. This is Man United Inside again on it. Welcome back again.
Manchester United in advanced talks to close fast signing of the Ratcliffe era for £44 million. Manchester United have been given new investment and are looking to tie up a new superstar to kickstart Sir Jim Ratcliffe's involvement at Old Trafford. Manchester United are looking to bring in a £44 million star as the first signing of their new era, spearheaded by investment from Ineos billionaire Sir Jim Ratcliffe. Manager Erik ten Hag has already met with new director and lifelong Red Devils supporter Ratcliffe, claiming that the chat was productive. Manchester United are expected to make signings this month as changes ring at the club. Very positive, I have to say, ten Hag said of the meeting. So many hours we sit together. On many issues we were on the same page. I can say that it was a very constructive meeting and we are looking forward to working with each other. French publication Les Bons Conseils du Sports have claimed that United's first signing could well be Atlanta star Giorgio Scalvini, with the club in advanced negotiations with the Bergamo outfit over a move. While Les Bons Conseils du Sports are not a big-name source, HITC have somewhat affirmed the story by claiming that United have had scouts watching the leggy defender of late. Scalvini operates in a back three most often for his club but has played as a defensive midfielder in the past too. United are no strangers to negotiating with Atlanta, having dealt with them over the signing of Rasmus Højlund over the summer, but this deal could well be cheaper. Scalvini reportedly has a release clause of £44 million. The now 20-year-old was named at number 22 of 442's most exciting teenagers to watch this season, as we noted that he has good reading of play, he's calm under pressure and his passing range is good. Scalvini is valued at €40 million by Transfermarkt. As the departure of Jadon Sancho from Manchester United seems inevitable, the Red Devils are looking for a forward to replace him. Sancho is now looking increasingly likely to go to Borussia Dortmund. And Erik ten Hag has identified a forward who could replace Sancho from Dortmund itself. Manchester United is now very likely to go for Donyell Malen in the January window with a loan-to-buy option. There is no doubt that Erik ten Hag likes to have Dutch players in the squad. Once he joined the English club, Man United transfer news on various Dutch footballers started floating in. Now, when he is looking for a player to replace Jadon Sancho, it is no-brainer that he would look at his compatriot playing in the same team that wants to buy Sancho as a possible option. Thus, Donyell Malen to Manchester United could be happening in January. According to Football Transfers, Manchester United will now look to find a solution for the Jadon Sancho saga by offloading him to Germany as Borussia. Dortmund is more than happy to welcome the English winger back. Sancho was sensational during his time in Germany and he would be looking to find his form back when he leaves for Germany. The deal is yet to be done. So, he will leave space that a new signing can fulfill, and this is where United could go for Donyell Malen. The Dutch forward has impressed many clubs across Europe and Erik ten Hag admires the player. So, one cannot ignore the possibility of a swap deal with Sancho moving to Germany and Malen coming to England. This will be one Man United transfer news that fans will follow closely. Borussia Dortmund agreed deal to loan Jadon Sancho after several days of stalling, conflicting reports, then concerns about the move collapsing. It looks like Borussia Dortmund have agreed a deal with Manchester United to loan Jadon Sancho. Florian Plettenberg has reported that it is a done deal, while Patrick Berger and Runar Crichton are both corroborating the report. It seemed like the two clubs were close to an agreement late last week, and indications seemed to be that the deal would be wrapped up before the end of the weekend, but when the announcement didn't come, speculation that the move may be falling through began to grow. However, every reporter with inside knowledge of the deal never seemed to waver, believing that BVB would get it over the line in a matter of days. We are still waiting on an official announcement, which should come in the next few days, but all indications are that it's done. We are still waiting on the exact details of the move, but we know Sancho is joining Borussia Dortmund on a 6-month loan, and it seems unlikely that there will be any option within the deal to make the move permanent. Reports suggest that Sancho is giving up some of his salary to make the deal happen and is aware of what is needed from him to make this move a success. I'm sure there will be lots of folks disappointed that there is nothing in place for the deal to be made permanent, but I think we should be pleased with a low-cost, low-risk loan for a player that could potentially significantly improve this team. It's not impossible that BVB may be able to make the deal permanent in the summer, but let's start by hoping that Jadon Sancho hits the ground running and fires Borussia Dortmund back into contention for a top 4 spot. Manchester United are expected to bring in new players this month, and they are likely to make loan signings. After heavy spending in the summer, United are expected to make cheap signings this month like they have done in the last few years in January. Over £180 million was spent last year, on top of the £225 million that was spent the summer before. Erik ten Hag has been supported by the club and given money to spend on new players to change the club's fortunes. Ten Hag has opened the door for Man United to make loan signings as the club tries to stay within the spending limits of financial fair play. United signed Wout Weghorst and Marcel Sabitzer last January, and both were loan signings. The Red Devils could look at 3 strikers who could be signed on loan this month. Youssef En-Nesyri, a transfer may be possible for the 26-year-old Morocco World Cup star, considering Sevilla's poor performance this year. Following his 18 goals the previous season, he has 9 goals in 25 games. This season, En-Nesyri could be a short-term fix to Man United's attacking issues. Sevilla need cash, so a loan fee is something they would be looking for. Erik's Maxim Choupo-Moting, the Bayern Munich striker, has been linked with a move away from the club, with United being his next possible destination. After starting just 4 league games this season because of the arrival of Harry Kane at the club, the former Premier League striker is looking for a move away from Munich. At 34, Choupo-Moting would offer the experience that Ten Hag is rumored to be willing to adding to strengthen the offensive front line to help the misfiring Rasmus Højlund. Sergio Guirassy, with 19 goals in 16 games so far this season, Guirassy is the most intriguing choice among the 3. The striker is currently being chased by several Premier League clubs including West Ham United, Newcastle and Tottenham. His contract is set to expire in 18 months, and Stuttgart could be looking to cash in on him. The real problem that United face in signing him is that the other clubs in the race to sign him are better equipped financially to offer a greater transfer fee. Ten Hag's choice of players he has bought in leave a lot to be desired. Only one has been a good buy, and he has been out injured all season, so are we going to get a good player or another that should be put out to grass? Lame ducks seem to be a welcome at Old Trafford. If we are to save our season, we forget about Erik's Maxim Choupo-Moting and go for either Youssef En-Nesyri or Sergio Guirassy. My reason is that Choupo-Moting is a regular player in Bayern Munich, to avoid a repeat of Mason Mount. We need a defensive midfielder to assist Kabi Menu as Casemiro is playing below par. Michael Olise would be a good addition to our team. He'll make the right wing more lively. Lastly, a young and talented centre-back should be brought in to cushion the effect of too many injuries in the backline.